Today we are in Morocco. You try to go as high as possible. You want to create foam at the top.
The robot's been on for a couple of hours. It's done about $176. So how was your experience with the robot so far in the past couple of months? How easy did you find it to set up?
Extremely easy.
My $40,000 account.
We're feasting, boys, we're feasting.
The robot has been running since the morning.
As you can see, the results for the week.
Essentially just a vlog, a day in the life of what it looks like traveling and trading while I am using algorithmic systems. We're gonna start off our day. The robot is now currently on and it's on my $40,000 account, as you can see. It's currently nearly 1 p.m. here. Let's see how this robot performs essentially for today. All I'm gonna say is I'm very, very sick, guys, but I still want to record this vlog for you today. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? I'm gonna go ahead breakfast. I'll see you in a bit.
What a beautiful cat, guys. Right, guys, so currently we're in one of my favorite spots, Little Mix. The robot has been on, guys, for, obviously I turned on the robot, I forgot to show you guys, but the robot's been on for a couple of hours. So as you can see, it's done about $176 on the 40k count at the moment. We are currently in some trades, so hopefully these should close back out. I know it's supposed to be breakfast. I was supposed to be eating breakfast, but it's 2:30, to be honest with you. And I'm sick and I need something that's going to give me some sort of energy.
Let me provide you with a quick update on what's been going on so far. So obviously a lot of you might think, oh, suddenly the video just skipped completely to the nighttime. I've been absolutely sick, it's crazy. So essentially what happened is I hopped into the sea yesterday, and the problem with Morocco at this time of the year is that the nights are very cold and the daytime is actually pretty warm. So just a change in weather really gave me a cold. You know, I was actually planning on going surfing today, doing a lot of things, but I've just been in bed, and it's only now that I kind of somewhat got my energy back, and I'm probably gonna head outside. It's pretty unfortunate, but the robot has been running since the morning and it's doing pretty well. Now, although today is a day where I personally wouldn't have wanted to run it because I don't think it's the most optimal market conditions, I ran it for the specific purpose of the vlog, and it's doing pretty well. I'm not going to give you and share with you exactly the numbers that we have made. I'm going to share with you the profits that we have made in the night time. So make sure you stick all the way through to the end of the video to see all the different statistics of how the robot performs. So I want to explain a little bit about how our robot works. I'm currently on a completely different account to the account that I showed you on the video, for the specific reason that I don't want to show you the results just yet. And obviously, as you can tell by the 0.03 lots, this is not the account that we are actually running on. Just explain a little bit about the robot. The robot is, I would say, a hybrid martingale system, meaning that usually most martingale systems, they would just consistently like buy, and they'd constantly double the lot sizes. Ours does it for 3 steps and then it just stays fixed. So this is a much better way to do it, and it's a lot more less risky. With the normal martingale system, it usually blows accounts very fast. With us, coupled with our risk management techniques and our dynamic optimization protocol and the hybrid martingale system, till this day, we still have not managed to blow an account. And this shows you that although yes, martingale gets a shit ton of hate, if you know how to run these systems correctly, you can make a lot of money. Martingales are very profitable. But anyways, I digress. So if we take a look at how this works, this is a VPS, right? It's a virtual private server and essentially a computer on the cloud. And the way it works is that you can use a computer on the cloud to run your system 24/7 so that you don't have to keep your own PC on all of the time. So now what we do is we open up an MT4 terminal and we install our expert advisor into it. So as you can see right here, this right here is my expert advisor. So we've installed it into the MetaTrader 4 terminal, and now the robot does absolutely everything we want it to do. So if we take a look right here, this is the smiley face, and this lets me know that my robot is currently actually in action. It means the robot is working, right? So if we click on this, you can see all the different settings here with the robot. And the problem is, right, that a lot of robots are pretty good. It's just the settings are bad. And the robot's most important feature, the most important thing about a robot is making sure that you have the correct optimized settings. Now, if you buy any other robot anywhere else, you are going to struggle because they're not going to give you the correct settings.
Whereas we provide our settings, right? This whole, look at all these different settings. We provide all of these configured upon the purchase of our algorithmic trading system. And this is where the magic really is. Like, this is the most important part, is having the settings correct. After that, the robot will pretty much run consistently. We use it on a set file called the 24/7 set file. This set file will run pretty much throughout the whole day. We have to manually optimize it to make sure that we close it out at specific times. Now, to know when to close it or when to open it requires some pretty, like, you need some strong fundamental analysis and technical analysis, which you don't have to have, but we have, right? And we let you know in our inputs group when to turn on the robot, when to turn off the robot. And this is the most important thing. It's as passive as it can get. And yeah, this is a brief explanation on how our system works. For now, we're going to head to the beach, do a little bit of work. I'll catch you guys in the next game. One of the absolute you put sugar already, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. One of the absolute nicest parts about Moroccan cuisine is their tea. I've tried pretty much every single tea that you could potentially try. We're talking Turkish, everything. And this is just, it's extremely sweet and extremely nice. And there's actually a method to pouring this. You have to essentially pour it in a way, you try to go as high as possible. You want to create foam at the top. And they do this because back in the desert, they create a layer, essentially a protection for the tea, so that if sand came on top, they can easily get rid of the initial layer. So a lot of people ask me about the robot and how beginner friendly it is, and the robot is extremely beginner friendly. You have to think, at the end of the day, our target market, the people that we onboard, are going to be retirees. They're very busy professionals. They have multiple different careers. We're talking accountants, we've got truck drivers, we've got pretty much every single type of, we've got executives, many different industries. And all these people have in common is they all understand that Forex trading is extremely lucrative, but they simply don't have the time to be able to do so. So we've designed our system in a way, essentially, where people can just come on, they learn how to set up the robot very fast with our very concise and short setup guide. And they're able to then set up the robot. We give them the guides, we give them the inputs, let them know when to turn on the robot, when to turn off the robot, making it a very seamless process. Like, most people that come on are very used to the robot in about 2 weeks. And that is very good in comparison to people that are spending 5 years learning how to trade the markets manually. So if you are a beginner and that is something that is scaring you, do not be scared, because this is literally built for beginners specifically. But this tea is absolutely amazing.
To into perspective, guys, on how easy it is to set up the robot, I've got one of my friends here who also has set up the robot back in November. He's been demo trading, and only recently has he started using the robot on live capital.
So how was your experience with the robot so far in the past couple of months? How easy did you find it to set up?
Extremely easy, since I'm already good with technology anyway, because I'm an accountant.
You tried to learn manual trading before, right?
Yeah, I've been at it for about 4 or 5 years. Obviously I was getting a bit of the hang of it, but still, like, it was just time consuming and a headache to get my head around. So this is how my results have been anyway, with a live capital account. I'll just show you there now,
That's
guys.
it, guys. The numbers talk.
Yeah. So I just opened a small live account there, $200.
Sweet. As you can see, guys, these are the results.
These are Abidemi's results now. He's opened a small $200 account. It's a live account. By the way, we don't really recommend people to open these very small accounts. Yeah, this is literally just for practice. So once you get used to it, then people are going to be putting in, 10, 20, 40,000, even $100,000. People putting in 6-7 figures into the robot. But at the start, it's totally fine to use a demo or to use very small capital, just to get used to the robot. And if you do make a mistake or two, at least you're making the mistakes on small amounts and not large amounts. So we're feasting, boys. We're feasting. For all of you lot that don't know what goat meat is like, you need to go try it. Don't comment. Yay! What do we have here? Hi there. Sorry, bro. I ain't got food for you right now. I'll feed you in a bit, okay? The best combo. Black coffee. Trying to water down. What's this better? What is the markets? What is the food? What is the life? You already know. much it for today. I'm not going to show you the robot's results today because we are in a couple of trades. I want them to close out first, and then I'm going to show you the results tomorrow. And we see you tomorrow. Right guys, so it's now day 3 on the $40,000 account. To be honest guys, I was supposed to record this update last night. Once again though, I am feeling really sick. Feeling slightly a bit better today, but hey, I mean, there's a lesson in this. Most people that would have been sick, they wouldn't have been able to actually trade, right? They would have been stuck in bed. They would have been worried about making bad trading decisions because they're emotional, because they're sick. Well, hey, not me, because I get a robot to do this all for me. So that's the beautiful part about this, right? So this is how much we made: $681, which comes out to be about 1.5%. Now, as you can see, this is also on the MyFX book right here. So this is the $40,000 account. It's up over 138%. I've already went through this MyFX book multiple times. That's 1.5%. We're done trading for the rest of the week. Simply because the markets are looking very volatile. If you take a look at gold right now on TradingView, it's simply just not the best market conditions, and that is the beauty of it. We know exactly when to run the robot and when not to run it, thanks to our dynamic optimization protocol. And this is why we are able to actually be very profitable in general with our robot, because I believe in the philosophy of less is more. You don't have to be trading every single day. You just have to get in and out when the market conditions are optimal. As you can see, very volatile here in general. But that's all for another video. That's it. Time to pack, time to go home. Going to miss this amazing view. See if I can get this camera to focus for you guys a little bit. The sun is very strong, but wow, it's beautiful. So with that being said guys, everyone take care, mind yourselves, and I'll see you guys on the next vlog.